by them.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And this is caught, and that midfield lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Makes the score, Broncos 8, Broncos 7.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Nix with it on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
19 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I think if you look up in phase in your defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Nix to throw again. Buying some time right. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick.
Nix's pass.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Start on the ground with Dobbins. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Looking slant route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
We
have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st.
That's good for a
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Line.
Play action with Nix. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Carry here for Dobbins. They're working a couple yards past the line. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
A 2-yard pickup.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Broncos going nickel here. 3rd down. Throw here. 3rd down. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jeremy Crawshaw.
4th down. Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
Gain of 34 yards.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Denver.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Nix off the play action. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point try now from Lutz.
The point after.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's Nix to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw, here's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throwing here, Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
9 yards. And the Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On first down, it's Nix. Running by his back, Dobbins. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 18-yard line.
Middle, middle, middle.
Running this one, Dobbins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And it's a pickup of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 yards.
And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh,
Giving this to Harvey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
He was brought down
Offensive
at the
line
13-yard
fast.
line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, give to Harvey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
Captain. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Third and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for Tyler
So
Beatty.
many coaches love third
Incomplete.
downs, and they practice them so
It's
much,
now
Kate. Why?
fourth down.
Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Ready. Ready, even hunt. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain. 8. Motion.
Back to throw it. He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos get this time before the end of the third.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this two-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2.
That makes the score.
All right, they got the job
16.
done. Two-point conversion
Broncos
successful.
14.
And as a result, a two-point lead for them in this second half.
Yeah, the biggest deal right there, it really didn't matter if they kicked the PAT or went for 2 and ultimately got it. The most important part was breaking the tie. And I'll tell you what else it does, Kate. It really starts to mess with that opponent's chart over there. Everyone has them going into the game. When do I go for 1? When do I go for 2? Yeah, this coach just sped up that entire process with that decision.
Harvey now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Nix's
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Fits it through the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 19
It's a gain of
yards.
19 on the play.
And the Broncos
And it's going to be first down Denver.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Connects on the crosser. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5.
21. Broncos 16. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First play in the drill. Here's Harvey. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Harvey once more. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Brought down
Goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. But it paid dividends.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for Broncos' 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Now to throw. Makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
25-yard line.
Here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
That's good for a Broncos.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Nix to throw again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down. And
still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
It's a turnover on down.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Here's
Seattle.
Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Reek Woolen with the INT.
Nix's pass. Intercepted.
Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Now, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there, and this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He has this down to the 34.
It's a gain of 23
They get 23
yards.
on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for
Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Going all the way to the end zone here. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. Now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Nix escapes the pocket. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Play action with Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown.
Broncos.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Darnold to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And again, it's Darnold. Flushed out now to his left. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him.
By John Franklin Myers. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Frank Greenlaw picks it off.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
3rd down from this
47-yard
distance,
line.
Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Look at that power. Deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
After the incompletion, 2nd down calls ready. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. They're going for it. It's Nix. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down from the 42. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second and 6 coming up here. Now Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Running it after the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, because they drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing here, Darnold. That's dropped underneath. Walker. He's got it in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it in the final minute of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field, his offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Jason Myers to kick off for
Surprising
Seattle.
that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's looking deep once again. It connects on the deep shot. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st down, Broncos.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the draw, they give to Harvey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3.
Two-yard gain.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And it's incomplete. They dial up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. Keeps himself upright. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field, his offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he's got it, cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie, give him an 8-point lead.
Broncos 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Nicks off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You never ever this offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. Darnold looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Kenneth. Eventually, Kate, as quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. That's incomplete left side.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Down.
Back to throw it. He fires it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Toss play. This is Walker. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Mine picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Drake Greenlaw picks it off. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some depth into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Play action with Nix. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on down as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Incomplete.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
Walker, the ball carrier.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Walker now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. Third and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Working quickly here. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Oh, putting some heat on this deep ball. Left side. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So second down coming up. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why. And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Look at that power. Deep left side. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around. First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Quick pass at line. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading by 8. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hold my son.
Here he is to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Bombers.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And that is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Nix's pass.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Inside give to Walker. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third down, 1 yard to go. Staying with Walker. And he gets the Seahawks 1st down block, and that should finish off this win for him. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
At the 33-yard
I love that
line.
call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college,